going. Almost is a way of life to almost everybody, but the winners, they do it. What do? They do whatever it takes to get the job done. They do it and do it and do it and do it until the job gets done. And then they talk about how great it is to have achieved something unique and how glad they are that they didn't quit like everybody else.
Everything that you do is habit forming. And that includes the snooze button. That includes sitting on the couch. It's all habit forming. You know what else is habit forming? Discipline. Setting the alarm and getting up. Going and working out. That stuff is all habit forming. I recommend you form some discipline.
Defeating those negative instincts that are out to defeat us is the difference between winning and losing.
That idea isn't going to execute itself. That book isn't going to write itself. Those ways they aren't going to move themselves. You have to do it, and you have to do it now. Fight back against procrastination. When you feel that hesitation, get hyper-aggressive. Kick in that door and burst into that room. Go. Do not wait. Take that first step and make it happen. You initiate action. You go. No more bowing down to whatever unhealthy or unproductive thoughts float through my mind. No more waiting for the perfect moment, and no more indecision, and no more lies.
What?
All you have to do to kill procrastination is just start. You just go, and procrastination dies. So don't wonder how you overcome procrastination. It's easy. All you do to overcome procrastination is go.
Real decisions that move your life along are not coming out of your emotions, they're coming out of your head. Real opportunities have to come out of your head and not out of your feelings. Nobody who ever ran the Olympics and trained and worked out and finished and crossed the finish line effectively got there because they felt like working out. Your feelings will never cooperate with your dreams. Beat your feelings into captivity, because when you beat your feelings into captivity, that is what discipline is.
What's your tombstone gonna say about you?
I don't care how much money you make, you only get 24 hours in a day. And the difference between Oprah and the person that's broke is Oprah uses her 24 hours wisely.
Because all we got, that's what y'all don't realize most of the time. We don't get this again. We don't get this again. The car runs too fast. That's why we got to savor these moments. Because they right now.
Stop wasting valuable time.
Little things you're putting off to do. And do it right now. I know you've got other things to do. When you make a decision to do something, you flip your brain onto the frequency that you have to be on to do it. You don't have to know how to do it. You only have to know you're going to do it.
Because as you focus on that which you want to do, that which we focus on, that which we give our energy to, it will begin to multiply. It will begin to expand. It will begin to develop your consciousness. And out of that comes your greatness. Out of that comes a commitment. Out of that comes a passion for life. Out of that comes a special power that you have in you, that you haven't even called on yet. We want to make a conscious, deliberate, determined effort to start living life with a sense of urgency and using what we've got, using ourselves up. Because if we don't, nobody else will. Start acting like this is your last day on the planet.
So what are you doing with your time? Are you doing something productive? Are you moving towards a goal? Making yourself better? Or are you letting time slip by, wasted?
You guys have an opportunity of a lifetime, and it's a short window. So why not get 120? Because if you get 120, it feels good knowing that I run my own life because I gave 120. And was it difficult? Absolutely it was. But it was worth it.
All of us have seen our destiny at some point in time, and we decided not to listen. We decided to ignore it and say, no, that's not for me. Life came in and slapped us side the head, and we stopped dreaming anymore. The impulse and the failures of life, and we decide to prematurely throw in the towel on ourselves or to sell out on our true potential, sell out on living our dreams.
The reality of life, whatever that truth is, it's not as powerful as the perception on how you see it. No matter what happens, It's the perception on how you see it.
I'm talking to you about elevated thinking. I'm talking about thinking in heavenly places. I'm talking about getting above the storm, you eagle. Stop talking to me about the storm and the recession and what's going on in the economy. That's for blue jays and robins and sparrows. Eagles fly above the storm. They don't read the weather report. They don't even care. Get above it. There is a way to get above the storm in your life. You got a reason inside of yourself. I'm better than this. I'm stronger than this. I will survive this.
I can live my dream. I can find my purpose in life. I deserve more for myself. This is not going to be it for my life. I deserve more than this. See, that will start making you do some stuff. And when I start changing that kind of mindset of beating myself up because of my mistakes, and start looking at the possibility of my doing better, of my making the adjustment that would enable me to do what I want to do successfully, things begin to change.
Nobody can do you like you do you. You are in a class all by yourself. Nobody. You'd be shocked what you could do if you would know what I just said. If you would just breathe in what I just said, you wouldn't be so insecure. You wouldn't be so intimidated. You wouldn't be so vulnerable. There will never be another you. You are in a class all by yourself. You got a voice like nobody. You got a fingerprint like nobody. You got thoughts like nobody. You are in a class all by yourself. You are one of a kind.
You can if you believe you can.
It's how you think about yourself. Because if you think wrong, you go wrong. If you think down, you go down. If you think you can't get up, you can't get up. If you think you can't be free, you can't be free. If you think you can't learn anymore, you'll never be able to learn. Your thoughts are either dragging you down or taking you up.
Change the way you see yourself and begin to tend to the personal details. Understand that nobody's going to take care of your business better than you.
You're going to have to want it. You're going to have to want it bad. I want my head back. I'm tired of being drunk with grief and pain and frustration. I'm tired of going around in circles. I've wasted life. I've got to be smarter than I've ever been in my life.
You have to live the law of expectation. You have to expect your life to be better than it was, and it will be. There is no reason why it won't be.
I want you to throw off discouragement, doubt, depression, bitterness, distraction, foolishness. Woe be unto you if you go into another year and waste another year with the old mentality while somebody's in the hospital begging God for the opportunity that you have right now. You better step into this moment. I'm challenging you to change the way you talk to you.
I need you to look yourself in the face, and I need you to repeat after me, this is my life. These are my dreams. I can have whatever I want to have. I can be whatever I want to be. I can go wherever I want to go. I can do whatever I'm bold enough, whatever I'm big enough, whatever I'm strong enough to dream. And what I need to do it is already inside of me. My goals will not be defeated. My dreams will not be defeated. I will not be destroyed. I will defend what's rightfully mine. These are my dreams. This is my life. And from this day forward, I will live it.
Bine, sunt med, sunt hard med. Și sufăr în tăcerie.
Push you, to celebrate you, to applaud you. You gotta do it on your own.
It's hard to keep going when no one is supporting you, when no one is clapping for you. And that is exactly why you have to become your own biggest fan. You really do have to believe in yourself when no one else does.
Always keep going. Always. No matter what happens, the storm eventually ends. But when the storm does end, you want to make sure that you're ready. Because eventually that storm passes.
Don't judge your destiny by your history.
Being a warrior is not about the act of fighting. It's about believing in something so strong that's worth fighting for, that you'll never quit. You will never, ever quit because it means so much to you.
My strength is in my struggle. The level of battle you face is an indication of the level of blessings that you stand to receive. If you're up under attack, there's something to be gained. Because people don't fight people who don't build. If you weren't building anything, nobody would battle you. If you weren't going forward, they wouldn't fight you.
You want to make your dream come true, you got to stay focused. Some people rather get even than get ahead. Stay focused on where you want to go.
Championships aren't won in the theater of the arena. They're won in the thousands of hours in the training room, the labs, and the 5 a.m. runs, and the training, whenever else is sleeping. That's when it's won. The heart of a champion is a light switch that's always on. It doesn't go on and off when someone's watching. It's constant. It's how you look at something. If your name's attached to it, and you do it right, the best of your ability every single time.
How bad do you want it? Do you want it bad enough to keep turning back, to look at it again? I don't know what it means, but it's drawing me. And I don't know what's going to come out of it, but some kind of way, my destiny tied to that. And I can't walk away. Your destiny is in the fire. If you run from the fire, you will run from your destiny. Your destiny is in the problem. Your destiny is in the store. Your destiny is in the fight.
If you want to be a diamond, you must go through extreme pressure. If you can't take pressure, then you're not a diamond. After you go through all the pressure you thought you could not handle, and you think it's over, then they turn on the heat. Once it goes through that type of pressure, and it finally becomes a diamond, at that point you can't break it no more. I've been broken so much. I've been defeated so much. I've been disappointed so much in my life that I know what it feels like. I can handle it. Once you get to that point, you cannot be broken anymore.
I dare you to take another step. You're right on the verge of stepping into your purpose, into your destiny. If you don't give up, if you don't baby yourself, if you go ahead and push yourself and get on up out of this mess, your whole life is about to change.
If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, keep coming back again and again and again. Get up, trust every day, knowing some way, somehow, with a spirit of expectation, I can do this. If you do that over and over and over again, your life will be easy.
There are moments that try the human soul so violently, so perplexing, that if the truth were told, all of us have had moments that we wanted to throw up our hands and walk away.
Life is a threat. Full of threats. You don't know what you got to the story. The truth is that everything crazy happens when you're in transition. When you look at where you are and where you have to go and all the dangers that are in the place of your destiny, the lions, the tigers, and the bears, you look at the people that fell on the right side and fell on the left side, and you say, oh God, I'm terrified and I'm anxious and worried. But you will get there. You may go through dangers, but you will get there. You may go through some things. You may be betrayed. You may even be delayed, but you will get there.
That means don't let yourself go. That means don't let yourself go down. That means don't give up on yourself. That means get up out the bed in the morning with an agenda. That means keep on moving towards your goal. I don't care how long it takes.
But it's going to pay off. You just can't lose sight. You gotta keep looking up, and you gotta see the big picture.
The difference between a winner and a loser, the failure's there for some time. It's just the winner gets back up and does it again. It does it again until it goes his way.
Your dream counts when you push. Ain't nobody about to give you no cookies and ice cream. Push. It's alive. It's inside. How do you know you feel it? You dream about it. You eat and sleep it every day. When people talk to you, tell them, this is what I'm going to do. So push. And you push your way to success. You push yourself to that 4.0. You push yourself to that scholarship. You push yourself to the next level. Just push past the faith. Push. Don't quit. Don't get push.
I'm still here. I've been trying, but I'm still here. I've been burning,
my way through it. I don't care if I'm struggling in school, I'm trying to get a degree. I will my way through it. I don't care if you fail the boards. Go again. I don't care if you fail the law exam. Go again. Will your way through it. You know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to quit in the process. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give in.
I'm not going to let you take my job, my opportunity, my life. I'm not going to let you do it. And even though I don't have nothing fancy to fight with, like a degree or like $1 million or like a bunch of friends, but I'm going to roll up what I got and I'm going to throw it at you.
I will do whatever it takes. There's going to be blood, there's going to be sweat, and there's going to be tears. I'm not giving it up. You got to take it. I will allow the pain to push me to greatness. You will not break me. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, for all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you got to sweat for it, fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all your talent, the opposition for it, then you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold poverty, famish or blood, sickness or pain or body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. If poverty and grim you besiege and beset it, with the help of God, you'll get it.
Fucking handmade.
Discouragement can creep in secret and tell you life is not worth living. If you listen at discouragement, you will wonder if you're ever going to get out of what you're into. Don't make a permanent decision over a temporary circumstance. If you don't like where you're at, don't worry about it. It's just a step. You don't like how you feel right now? Stop crying. It's just a step. Why are you up all night crying, weeping and worrying over one step in the whole topography of your life? You can't judge your life by where you are in this moment. Do you not know that what you're worried about will pass? Don't you understand that one day you gonna look back and laugh at the thing that kept you up all night? Don't you understand that it's not nearly as major as you thought it was? You can live without your house, you can live without your car, you can live without your friend, you can live without your husband, you can live without your wife. I measure the value of a man by how hard he presses. How hard you press tells me how hard you get. Energy is measured by motion. That's why the devil wants you to sit and feel sorry for yourself. But you ought to blow the devil's mind this morning. Just when you think he got you down, you ought to shock him and press. You better not start crying on the steps. You better not give up on the steps. You better not collapse on the steps. I don't care whether it's sunshine or rain, pleasure or pain. When you get up in the morning, put your pants on and press.
And you gotta believe even if there's no reason to believe. When everything appeared to be going wrong, you're working on your dreams, and somebody that you love and trust decides to work out on you, you still got to believe. When you see those things that you've been working on crumble in your face, you still got to believe. When friends who should be a source of strength and encouragement, relatives who should be there to inspire you and motivate you and tell you, you can't do it, you still got to believe. With no money in your pocket and many times more month left at the end of the month than after your money, you don't know how you're going to make it. You know your paycheck's gone before you get it. You still got to believe. I don't care what it takes. I don't care how many speeches I have to give, how many seminars I have to give. I know I ain't got the money. I know I don't have the education, but I ain't gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna do it.
I fought my way up. I fought to get up on my feet. I fought to carry on. I fought to live. I fought to get out the bed. I fought with my fears, my anxieties, my insecurities. I fought with haters, liars, backbiters, and betrayers. Many times I laid in the bed. I couldn't go to sleep because I was fighting with myself. I fought. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of strength. I lost a lot of time. I lost a lot of money. Down on my knees. I was still believing. Broke, I was believing. Lonely, I was believing. Betrayed, I was still believing.
And no matter what you're going through, as long as you still have breath in your body, as long as you're still alive, you're still in the game.
Because anytime you wake up and you don't have a white chalk outline around your body, it's a great day. It's possible you can live your dream.
And if life got you backed up, you can quit. You can give up. You can stop.
You fail in class, get back up and and try again. You lose a job, get back up and try again. You put all your money in investment, get back and try again. If you start a business and it don't work, don't stop, don't quit.
Your obstacles are not obstacles. They're there to teach you. They're there to forge you into a fucking machine.
You are one idea away from what you saw in your dreams. You are one idea away. And out of your head comes your thoughts. And out of your thoughts comes your companies, your self-perception, your creativity. So every now and then, you need to get your head together. Have you ever had anything bring you to the point that you wasn't sure if you could get out of this? Somehow, it's not the one thing, but it's everything. It's everything you went through all the years before, and to find out that the things are never going to stop coming at you, that finally brings you to the point that you say, you know what, I'm not sure I want to get up out of the bed in the morning if all I got to face is another fight.
Maybe you have doubt in your life. Maybe you don't know for sure what's going to be happening in the future and it scares you. Because that fear paralyzes you. And I just want to ask you today, do you think you have hope?
You can't stop life from happening. You can do something about it. Life is 10% of what happened to you, is 90% what you do about it. You got to stop tripping every time something happened to you like it's the end of the world. It ain't.
It's not the end until you've given up.
Either you lie to yourself and get bitter and blame everybody for your own weaknesses, or you strengthen yourself.
You see, muscle is created by repeatedly lifting things that have been designed to weigh us down. And so when your shoulders feel heavy, stand up straight, lift your chin. Hell, call it exercise. Remember, it's a gym membership with a really complicated cancellation policy. Remember that you will survive. Remember, things could be worse. Remember, we are never, ever given anything that we can't handle. When the world crumbles around you, you have to look at the wreckage and then build a new one out of all the pieces that are still here. Remember, you are still here. The human heart beats approximately 4,000 times per hour. And each pulse, each throb, each palpitation is a trophy engraved with the words, you are still alive. You are still alive. I like it.
If you don't have something in front of you, you stop fighting, you stop training, you stop reaching. You need to have something that knocks you to your knees. You'll never discover what's inside of you until something challenges you.
Life don't give you what you want. Life gives you what you will excel. If you will excel failure, hardships, disappointment, that's exactly what life's gonna give you, right? If you want to win, you gotta show up and demand for yourself success and fulfillment and happiness.
In spite of all those feelings every day of just giving up, of just quitting, in spite of all that, it's gonna be your ability somehow to muster up the courage, to flush that out, to reach down deep and find something inside of you that will allow you to go for it one more time.
Adversity defines true character.
Don't quit, don't collapse, don't faint, don't give in, don't succumb to depression. Either way you go, you gotta fight.
All of us, we got the same envy. We're gonna die. So if you know you're going to die, why are you playing safe?
I'm gonna build something. I'm gonna make something happen. I am not going to live and die and not leave anything in the earth as a sign that I was here. I'm gonna build something. I will not settle, even if I have to start over, even if it took longer than I expected, even if I have to make payments, even if I have to crawl on my belly. I will not give up on my dreams. I will not neutralize my tenacity. I will not give up on my integrity. I will fight every day. If you knock me down, you will have to do it tomorrow till I'll get back up again. I will not go quietly away into the night. There will be times that try your hardest Everything in you wants to collapse. Everything in you wants to go down. Everything in you wants to go crazy. There are times that you're going through adversity and that you feel alone. You're in the midst of a storm. It's what you do when you are alone that determines how much you really love. It's what you do when nobody's looking. It's how you react to the issues of life. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Anybody can be strong in comfort. Anybody can be powerful when you're not challenged. But when life gets through punching you in the gut and the eye and the head, and you get through losing people and burying people and going through sickness and trauma, injustice of all types, it will humble you. Whatever you do, don't lose your head. Pull your feelings out of it. Pull your insecurities out of it, your vulnerabilities, and stand on what you know.
Yes, the road's been bumpy. Yes, the road's been tough. Yes, the road's been difficult. Yes, you've shed some tears. And yes, you've endured some pain. But it is the bumpy road to better. You can't get to better without bumpy. You can't get to better without pain. You can't get to better without tears. There is no pill you can take. There is no simple solution. It is the bumpiness of the road that leads you to better.
Whatever you're going through right now, it's happening on purpose in order to forge you into the person that you were created to be, ultimately. But if you quit, you will never get to be the person that you were created to be.
Mighty men of valor, they accept the challenge of life. They accept responsibility. They don't blame everybody for everything. They stand up and say, I was wrong about it, but this is what I'm going to do to fix it. Doesn't mean that you always get it right. It means you don't run home to mama when you get it wrong. You stay there and work it out and put it back together again because you're a mighty man of valor.
See, if it was easy, if you had to be smart to do it, all the pretty people, all the brains would make all the money, have all the responsibility. Thank goodness it's tough. Thank goodness you got to get down there and slop it up. It's your ability to compete, to pick yourself up off the bat one more time, to go for it one more time, that's going to determine success or failure. Nobody can motivate you long range. The only real motivation that lasts comes from inside.
Cover your head, cover your thoughts, cover the words that are coming into your mind, cover what you're saying to yourself. What you are saying to yourself determines whether you win or lose. What you say to yourself has all the world to do with how far you can go. The rain falls on the just and the unjust. Everybody in here goes through hell and high water, and sometimes life ain't fair. This is no time to lose your head. This is no time to quit. This is no time to faint. This is no time to collapse. This is no time to give in. Lay your hand on your head and say, give me a new mind. Give me a new mind means give me a new perspective. Give me a new perspective. Give me a new way of looking at my situation. Give me a new way of looking at my circumstances. Dump out all jealousy, all pettiness, all unforgiveness, all strife, all malice, all confusion, all blaming other people for your mistake. Get rid of every poison that's hindering you. I'm gonna press my way. When it gets tough, I'm gonna press my way. When I get tired, I'm gonna press my way. When it's not convenient, I'm gonna press my way. When my heart is broken, I'm gonna press my way. When I'm rejected, I'm gonna press my way. When I'm broke, I'm gonna press my way. When I'm despaired, I'm gonna press my way. That means that you've been kicked, you've been shoved, and you've been shot, but you're still standing on your post, ready to fight the good fight. That means that you can take a licking and keep on ticking. That means you've been through hell and back, but you're still standing. Your eye may be black, and your teeth may be busted, and your lip may be swollen, but you look the devil in his eye, and you say, baby, I'm still here.
There are going to be days where you do not feel like doing anything. Those days are going to be there no matter what path you take.
have two voices in her mind. It's that one voice. It's that soft motherfucker. That soft motherfucking voice that says, sleep the fuck in. It's okay.
You can take the day off, saying you don't need to go hard.
It's that calming voice. You want to be hugged and nurtured and all that shit.
That voice, that nagging voice of weakness, the one that tells you to back off, to simmer down, to take it easy. When you hear that voice, tell it no. Tell it to sit down and be quiet.
Suppress that voice. You got another voice in your head that's asking you a question. It's asking you, what could you be? What could you be? What could you be if you worked as hard as you could? What could you be if you imposed real discipline in your life? What could you be?
Because that thing you are feeling is the test.
This is a test. This is the day I'm gonna find out if my goals really are my goals.
Michael Jordan, they call it the flu game. He still scored more than the average dude with the flu. Even when you got the flu and you playing other champions, you still score more than they score because you learn how to dominate. And you need that same mentality.
I'm talking about looking yourself in the mirror, looking yourself in the eye, and saying, I'm gonna dominate today better than any other day. Learn how to get excited when that feeling creeps in of I don't want to do it. And when those test days become something that you live for, something you look forward to, now you're talking about a whole different level of mindset. You're talking about unstoppable force of nature that cannot be f***ed with.
Mental toughness is the ability to resist, to manage, overcome doubt, overcome worries, overcome concerns, overcome circumstances that prevent most people from succeeding or performing under pressure. Every human being that is not successful versus every human being that's successful, the only difference between them is mental toughness. One group, when they come up against trials and tribulations, they shrink. One group of people, when they come up against a recession, they shrink. Weak-minded people, they buckle, they complain, they look for every excuse. But mentally tough people, we saw the storm and we pull on our surfboard and we begin to surf on the waves that drown most people.
You have to understand that your greatest commodity, not your shoes, not your car, not your clothes, it's your mind. Your mind is the most important thing you have, and you gotta control it. I don't care what's happening, you have to control it. When you lose, what you fighting for? What's your legacy? What you gonna do? You say you a champ,
Salut, Lozano și la
you fight like a champ. You say you a champ, do you have the mentality of a champ? Champions keep going when they don't have anything left in their tank. When they don't have no more. When it's over. When they're tired. When they're frustrated. When they're ready to give up. When they spent their last dime. That's when they get started. It's when you have nothing left. It's when you depleted all your money. When all your energy gone. That's when it's showtime. When you find the way out of no way. When you find breath that you don't have. When you find energy that did not exist. When you want this thing as bad as you want to breathe. That's when you find a way.
Joci, da, joc. Hai să jucăm. Ce rezoi.
Life is going to beat you upside your head. Life will strip you to the core. You will cry. It's okay. It's a part of the deal.
The real challenge of growth comes when you get knocked down.
You're laying on the mat, gasping, and you don't know what you're gonna do.
How you handle it, that's where the growth takes place.
Somebody came and knocked you down, there ain't nothing you can do about it. If I come back a week later, you still on the ground, you got a problem. And some of you say, it ain't my fault, right? The way you were born, what happened to you is not your fault. But doggone it, you still on the ground after 20 years? If you get knocked down, there's nothing you can do about it. But getting back up has every single thing to do with you. I just need you to identify what your pain is. And then I need you to ask yourself what you think about it. You have a choice how you respond to your pain. You are not the only person that's been through a divorce, boo. Get over it. You're not the first one, you won't be the last one. You can turn that divorce into something. You're not the first one to lose your promotion and get fired. You're not the first one. You're not the first one they let go of. You won't be the last one. The question is, what you gonna do about it?
You have a choice to either give up or keep going. Give up or go.
You have to save your life. Nobody's gonna be able to save it for you. So we have to do what we have to do, no matter what it is.
You're gonna have to be your own hero. So you can stop waiting for it, you can stop wishing for it, and you can get on with the rest of your life. I love myself enough not to be trapped in the same doggone spot for the rest of my life. I'm not stupid, I see what's going on, but I don't want to focus on that, because if I put my energy into something negative, automatically my body's gonna respond, and I'm gonna start doing negative stuff. That's the way the body is designed. You talk negative and your body does negative. You talk negative, you get diseases. You talk negative, mentally certain things happen. I'm not stupid. I know how to talk negative. But I've come to realize that when you think optimistically and you speak positively, you can speak those things which are not as though they were. You can say certain things out your mouth and make it happen. You want affirmation, look yourself in the mirror and say, I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. Do whatever it takes. You your biggest driver.
You see, the fight's not over if you've been knocked down. It's only over if you quit.
All I'm saying is don't quit. I didn't say don't rest. I didn't say don't recover. I said don't quit. Mentally, you ain't got to take off. Mentally, you can stay connected. And some of you are not successful because every single time you run up against a trial, every time you run up against a tribulation, you stop and you're giving up too easy. I need effort from you. I need you to match whatever effort the enemy is putting up. Match the doggone effort. At the end of pain is your million. At the end of pain is your reward. At the end of pain is your productivity. At the end of pain is your promise. So stop crying about it and use your energy to get through it.
You gotta look at life when life knocks you down and says, this all you got? Is this it? I was born in the dark, shaped in the dark, molded by the dark. I will break you. You recycle your pain. You use your pain.
Pain is temporary. Pain is your friend. Pain is gonna take you to the next level. No pain. I want you to feel that pain going through your body. And as pain leaves your body, guess what's gonna take its place? Success. Recycle your pain. You can decide the shape, the form. You can decide the product that comes from your pain. I cannot stop what happens to me, but I can dictate how I respond. But if you weak, you will be broke. And I'm not here because I'm the best. I'm here because they tried to break me, and they couldn't. I invested too much to quit. I made too many sacrifices to give up. So when life happens, I don't just sit there and cry. I buck back. I buck back. Average people live off talent. Phenomenal people live off efforts. Life gonna whip your butt. Life is gonna bully you. Stop whining. Stop crying. Nobody cares. Let it hit you. But don't let it punk you. And I'm telling you right now, don't give up. I'm telling you right now, don't give in. Get through it. I don't care if you're sick. I don't care what you're going through. If you're not dead, he ain't through with you yet. As long as you waking up, you still in the game. As long as you alive, you can still make it happen. As long as there's breath in your nostrils, you still in the game. You still can win. Now get your butt up. And you will promise me that from this day forward, you will not be defeated. How much time you really wasting?
How much time do you have left? When you start thinking about that, we don't know. Right now we have the most valuable asset on Earth on our side, time. But it's running out. And to make that first step towards greatness is the hardest step.
Fight, 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 fight. And most of you won't be successful, not because you can't do it, but you can't outlast your old you long enough to get to your new you.
Because, let's face it, when the alarm goes off, you got your head on that soft pillow, it's all nice and cozy and warm in there, you do not feel like getting up. You should not. That snooze alarm is the dream killer.
When you press that snooze button, you're killing your dreams. Every
Hello.
single day when you wake up, you got two options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom.
Păi,
You can hit the
așa,
snooze button, go back to
gândiți mă uitam la fraierul ăla de Pyrex, că se juca la rota a doua.
kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
Îi pișă copiii ăștia pe aici.
So easy to say, you can do it tomorrow. Well, I want you to reprogram your brain and tell yourself that tomorrow is not a viable option. Tomorrow
Nu
doesn't
știu.
work. You do it today.
Bă, chiar
Get it
era
done
super
today.
vertical,
That's what
hai,
you do.
ce s-a întâmplat?
Ce?
Era super perpendicular de
Da, am avut o... Păi, ori dacă rezistam mult pe joc, ori dacă rezistam ultimul meci mai mult, ori dacă făceam... Am avut vreo 2-3 meciuri în care am murit la spawn.
Trebuie să mai faceți câteva puncte, trebuie să scoateți un...
20 de puncte și...
Da, trebuia un locul 2 sau... Nu știu, trebuia pe acolo, sau top 5, nu știu când a fost.
Dar oricum am jucat bine. Locul 9 am murit atunci, ultimul meci parcă. Băi, dar mă oftic într-un meci. Îl bătusem pe unul în zonă, aveam loot, aveam cel mai bun loot. Aveam ciocan, aveam, cred că și mețuri, nu mai ținte. Și l-am bătut pe ăla în zonă și îmi vine alt fraier, nu știu de unde a părăsit pe acolo. Și de ăsta mă 100 și n-am murit în zonă. Oricum, ciocanele alea e cringe rău de tot. Făceam box pe endgame, mă spărgeam aia în continuu cu ciocanul.
O să mă joc, cred că, acum, că nu urmează, la 9 o să mă joc fără live, deci să vedem sunt de...
La ce să-i joci?
La următorul puzzle.
Da. Da, acum am jucat bine.
Bă, da, să zic că își mai răsat 20 de puncte.
E, sezonul trecut la un contender nu mai trebuiau 10 puncte sau ceva în genul să dăm cu la Elite și eu la Challenger.
Mă, când ne mergem și cu noi, imposibil, super rapid, nu puzzle ăștia. Hai să mai chem
Ne-am luat.
pe asta, să fim full team ca să ne face rapid și...
Ok. Într-un meci mi se mutase pe 60 de Hz, se pune să nu spam de la unii, nu știu cum de a rezista, că mi se vedea ca pe Roblox să moară băieții. Deci mă jucam în 30 de frame de 75. Da, mai am câteodată mi se mută, gen, e un bug ceva, nu știu.
Keep your commitment to the commitment, you'll feel strong and powerful. That kind of commitment, that kind of spirit, that kind of personal power, that kind of vision is in you.
Decide to be better, decide to get better, decide
Marco!
get after it.
Hello, big man. What's good? Am zis de ce faci, ceva? Păi nu mă mai suna, te fut în cur, e animal prost.
This is the end. You're gonna
Da,
lose
oricum nu mă mai suna, te era obișnuit să mă suni.
You won't come out of this. You're not smart enough. You're not bright
Hai,
enough.
mă, cac în el, că mâine vacanță, mâine weekend, du-te dracu.
Because of our mental conditioning, we
Hai, dar oricum ești în weekend acum, nu mai
why we can't do something. You can't do that. You don't have any college training.
Nu mai
You
școală.
can't do that. You don't have the money. You don't have the contacts.
It's a natural inclination for us to put ourselves down. See, we
Da,
are
dar nu
born
învăța
negative,
azi,
I
nu?
think, in a negative consciousness because we live in a negative
Da,
world.
păi hai, pe fână.
Don't let this negative world.
Și după te jucăm, bă, mai acolo, mai pe seară, așa că te jucăm mulți ani Valorant. Trebuie să termin pe tu l-ai terminat?
Life is serious, and you have to be serious about taking
Hai că mai
care
puțin.
of your mental
Dacă nu o să
state.
dau cont, mi-aș mai ajunge de pe el. Că vreau să termin.
Something, learn to be your own booster. Start building yourself up. Start encouraging yourself. If you don't program your mind will be programmed.
Am o fraieră față. 5-3?
What?
Ce să fie? Nu poți să înțelegi de 3. Dead?
Nu știu cine era, eu am zis că nostru, i-am dat un hit și de la lag nu s-a pus. Și după momentan le-am mai dat un hit. După i-am dat hit și după am murit.
De asta nostru unde-i? Hai de cap.
You might appear to be strange around most people, but you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic
Box?
inside.
M-am buguit, m-am buguit. Vino, vino.
Stop saying I can do this. I can make this happen. Come on, man, get yourself together.
You can do this. You can handle this. This is not a big deal. You're amazing. This too shall
Nice. Să se spargă aici pe mine.
You just haven't figured it out yet. You can do this. Other people have done it. Doesn't take an Einstein. Take some seminars, workshops, read some books on how to manage a business.
You've got your gifts, you've got your talents. Stay focused on what you're doing. Focus your energy.
That kind of talk, saying that to yourself, drives back the other voices of negativity.
Vezi că vreau să ne iau undeva pe aici. Pe box. Box? Uai, leu.
Ce să joc mai mult la Ficuri, să dau. Și cum ați făcut tot atât?
Do you have the courage to think something beyond where you are? Because if you can think, you can change. You can move. You can
Doamne?
Bine? Putem să le iau box?
Asta?
great reformation in your life. One thought away from being a millionaire. One thought from overcoming. You are one
Da, un pic.
away from the greatest experience you have ever had in your life. Your credit is
Dead.
not a problem. Your house is not a problem. Your situation is not a problem. Your thoughts are the problem.
Oh, nu știu să ne.
Think of it as hard. So is he. Everything starts in the thoughts you think. If you
Aici, frumos. 150. Dead. Mamă, trebuie să-mi dau un pic neapărat dacă o zici pe aici. Ok. Îți cât de aici? Undeva.
peaceful place where you can meditate and think, what am I going to do at this season of my life? What could I do with the circumstances of my life? What would you do with what you have to make it better? One thought delivers you from hopping around in the failures of your past to standing up like a man and say, I'm going to be defined by what's in front of me and not what's behind me. You will not beat me because I think myself to be strong enough to fight you back off of me.
Dead one up high. No, it's right.
At some point, everything's gonna go south on you. You're gonna say, this is it. This is how I am. Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work. You just begin. You do the math, you solve one problem, then you solve the next one.
Instead of backing down, you push yourself forward into the unknown.
Do you realize that every day you thought you wasn't gonna make it? Do you remember them days when you thought it was absolutely unbearable and you thought you wasn't gonna endure that?
Nu ai problemă. Doar leghe. Am dat nocul, m-am dus să iau peretele la lui, nu puteam deloc. Băi, dar mă prea copilul ăsta. Nu pot să zic. Mi-am pus baftă din boc din greșeală. Da, zicem, nu pot să-mi dau beat deloc. De dono? Am hai cum ar veni. Mai ești unul? Nu prea mai am meciuri. Da, nu acolo.
Am murit și eu, am dat vizită. Stai că mai e puțin player pe ăla live.
Ce?
Mai e puțin player live. Mai e și... 4. Ah, tot solo, tot solo. Tot solo.
Doesn't care about the pain. Because this person knows something. There's no gain without pain. So this person comes back anyhow, again and again and
again. And if you keep on hitting that wall, here's what happens to you, that you will have an incredible breakthrough. And it's as if the universe says, let's help him out. I admire that kind of tenacity. Let's give her a hand. Let's send her assistance, send her resources. It will come out of nowhere as you're working times with tears falling down your face. And you'll look back on the times and you will cherish those times.
Whatever storm you found yourself in today, don't give up. And I know it hurts, and I know you don't want to take it anymore. Your dreams look like you're seeing them from underwater. But don't give up. You have not seen the best days of your life yet.
But you have to start living your life in expectation. You have got to start expecting great things to happen to you in order for it to happen. If you live your life in expectation, what happens to you? If you live your life in despair,
Injurătoare ori
what
normale?
happens to you? Say this to yourself every day.
Da, și eu sunt italiană. Sai că devo dire porcodino almeno quello. Acum capisci in bot. Nu știi italiană tu, nu vorbești mai mult știi. Dacă nu vorbești... Ok, place ceva din nume Kanzo, e sigur. Voi $1.000.000 la Mr. Beast.
Am văzut și skin-uri de alea, că joc
Da,
norocul din grup.
sigur. Ca din norocul din Dumnezeu și fac $1.000.000. Mai bun și taxele de alea, sprint de cabru jumătate. GG. A, da, nu. Nu sunt italieni.
Mr. Beast îți dă bani.
Vine până în Italia să-mi dă una în casă. Vine drept. No tax. Cu frame-urile mele nici văd coin-uri din ele. 100 de mie.
Marco, ți-a scăpat pe tabletă? Ăla, ui, stai
Dar de ce nu primești tu scheda video de nume RTX 2018? Da, RTX. GTX.
Me and you, if the company go down, we go down with it. We do not retreat. We do not give up. We do not surrender. And the reason why most of you are not successful is because every single time stuff's not going your way, you give up, you quit, you let go, and people feel weakness. They feel it. You can feel when somebody's not committed, when they're not all in, when they're not dedicated. And there's another level you get to when you go all in.
Everything is a test. Everything is an opportunity if you allow it to be.
You must shrink your focus down to one thing, one business, one focus at one time, and master it and get great at it for an extended period of time. The more you shrink your options in pursuit of your dream, the more it'll open them up in your life later. What are the things that are stealing your focus? Who are the people that are stealing your focus? And begin to eliminate these distractions. Get laser focused and obsessed on what you want. Be starving and hungry to get it. Be desperate to get it. The combination of desperation and hunger with laser focus over an extended period of time is the formula to be great at something.
And the only way you prove to yourself that you really want it is that you no longer hit the snooze button. You no longer lose focus when you start. You no longer take shortcuts. You no longer play in games. You are willing to do whatever it takes. I'll do whatever it takes to get to that milestone.
Cred că sunt aproape.
Să știi, eu am PC pe cartoafă, să știi.
De rez aici, cred.
Și hai full.
Hai și ce boxul.
Bă, mă auzi?
Dracă. Dracă plus are dragi pe el.
Bă, mă auzi? Aveți că... Cum zici? N-am mă
Crack.
duci, mi-aș zis.
White.
Poți să-l dai.
Dead.
18.
La voi unde sunt?
Execute for my grandma. I execute for my sister. That's why I can't quit and give up, even though I get tired just like everybody else.
You have to be relentless. You have to never let off the gas. Never stop.
Cine își poate din? Dead.
To where they don't have a choice but to do the things they need to do. They will talk.
Mai da și o 2-3 FP boost.
The world is going to fucking end.
Listen to me, this is how you do it.
Mamă, dar eu îți dă dacă acum e interesant.
Dă dăm și la mine splash-ul.
Ai player.
Ca și.
59, 59.
No spray. Is dead.
Abziat. Unde ești, dead? La France.
la mine.
54?
Îi dau spray la unul. Eu ai văd.
Construiesc mult, dar mai merge, mai am 200. Am construit.
Am 500 de vină.
Cred pe aici, cred pe aici.
Bine, ți-a dat?
Bă, după ăsta de jos, că i-am dat, cred.
Și eu.
După să iau olurile. Dead unul? Mai fi?
100?
No.
Dă-i Marco, dă spray, dă-i mă spray, Marco, n-am
Aveam 3 granați vii căcatului Scarul și nu aveam
căcat. Datează în față, că trebuie să-mi dau shield-ul.
Not that kind of battle. What's in your head is
Trebuie, uite, ai biguri ceva, Marco?
Nu, stau lângă minuri.
they're not attacking. They're sneaking around.
Ce fapt, ce prost.
They're poisoning strength in your brain.
You are putting things off. Short term, it's
Nu am
easier,
mesaj, asta e
it's
asta.
more comfortable,
Bă,
it's
bă, bă, bă,
more
am
pleasurable
blit.
to be distracted or to
Exact,
indulge
îți dai merg.
yourself doing something else than it is to
Da,
sit
ce
down
nu.
and do the actual work to create the outputs that matter when they are needed.
And I know what it's like to tell yourself, I'm gonna start on Monday. And then for the next 5 days, you gorge yourself, or you're extra lazy, or you treat yourself extra much because you
Am 0 mesuri, dacă îmi vine unul, îți dedi.
time I'm for real and I'm gonna get it done. Except you're not, and you know you're not. And if you really want it to change, and if you really want to make a change, and you really want to be different, and you really want it to be this time,
E jos. Da, mesuri.
Uite acolo, văd un pește.
Am fermat ulea. Am mesuri.
Because I can tell you right now, for sure, that the people who tell themselves, I'm going to start Monday, never can start Monday.
All you have to do to kill procrastination is
Stai,
just
hai.
You just go, and procrastination dies. So don't wonder how you overcome procrastination.
Dar zic că dai fighting.
Ce
Trebuie
prost.
să bate.
All you do to overcome procrastination is go.
Waiting for something to move you, move yourself. Every day, move yourself.
No, pierzi.
In the morning, move yourself. In the afternoon, move yourself. At night, move yourself. Be very intentional and very deliberate about moving yourself. You control your feelings. Nobody else control your feelings. So when you tell me I ain't feeling it no more, it don't got nothing to do with something external. It's something internal that you ain't pushing no more. You push you. You gotta
Nu stai aici.
every single
Dați-vă bounce pe spre zonă.
point of your day and you down and out.
Aveți amândoi.
Point of your day and you exhausted. You get to a point of your day.
Bă, și tu, nu.
You can stop right there and change the mood. Nothing controls you. You control your feelings. You control your mood. Nobody control your mood. You saw something that threw you off. You see something that throw you back on.
Ei, ei.
The only way to get out of the mental trap is to stop
Ma.
and actually start doing it. Because all research shows that if we can push you to get started on something, you'll likely keep going.
Little things you're putting off, do it. And do it right now. When you make a decision to do something, you flip your brain onto the frequency that you have to be on to do it. You don't have to know how to do it. You only have to know you're going to do it.
Just commit that you wake up.
Băi, dar nu mai avem meți.
Extra.
Nu mai avem meți?
Nu.
Avei. Ești prost. fost tu.
Nu s-au pus build-urile,
Mai scurt. Prostii.
Work through it. There's always going to be a reason for you to do what it takes now if you want it bad enough. But a lot of you motherfuckers just don't want it. Unless you're committed 100%, you just aren't going to make it. The processes of
Bătrâni, tu ai Apex Pro?
Da.
Ma.
Stay that way. If you stick with it, if you give it time, if you work through the inconveniences,
Eu nu joc bine, să știi, cam cartoaf în cură.
you can create automatic actions that are
Sunt cel mai bun low entry seater de acum.
Nici de al doilea după tine.
Perfect. Dar cred că tot ai mult mai bun PC-ul decât am eu, ascultă-mă. Ce scrie de video ai? Ce scrie de video ai?
Short-term thinking says one workout doesn't matter.
Știi ce scrie de video?
N-am înțeles ce zis.
Ca să înțelegi
scrie de video.
să știi un limbaj mai handicapat, nu știi să vorbească complet. Vorbești cum întrerupături.
You have graphics card. Graphics card.
Exact,
da, mă,
gen placa ăsta, placa video și placa aia.
1060.
Du-te. Normal, ai PC de căcat, sigur.
Ce-am acum mai bun de ce aveam înainte, deci nu pot zic chiar de căcat.
Da, eu mă joc prin cea mai cartoafă posibil. Bubui și PC-ul ăla.
Te joci straight?
Nu, că nu mi-ești monitorul cu stretch-ul.
Cam înainte stretch pe PC-ul ăla gen.
Eram pe
Nu mai aveam
spate.
mai mari comenturi sus pe ăla de plus.
Ce am zis că avei?
Am zis că aveam.
Da. Da, dat building la final. Mai avei pentru
de aia nu mi-a continuat
e pentru ăla.
Care era bugată.
Tot ai căzut ca prost.
Am uitat la
Dar trebuia să uite unul de noi doi, dar eu mă uitam și eu la...
Eu nu știu, eu eram atent la toate cum dădea free build acolo.
Bra. Free build, ăsta de fighting, ăsta-i cal, o să bagă cine vede. Mai faci și în lumea mea?
M-a băgat în corn, să facem cornul, Marco.
Vedești? Ea are 40 HP de ăla. Dacă l-atingi, e dead.
Zed.
Da, zic că era în spate.
Doamne. La peretele. O să? Zed.
Hai că vin la tine, vin la tine.
Nu-s cu tine. Bestiul ăla.
Te pușează?
Nu, mi-a făcut spațiu ca să nu mor.
Nu aveai ceva?
Nu, vezi doar. Mamă, cine aș vrea să te bați pe lagul ăsta. La unul meu? Dead? Mamă, ce double pump i-am dat la fraierul ăsta. Ai spaz aici, Tony, dacă vrei.
Oh, bă, la mine box. Îți mor, dar îl blochez, îl blochez. Marco, vine.
Să te iau.
Ops. De ce, mă pun aici. Marco, tragi de el.
Vedești? Crack?
Îl bat.
Dead.
Nice.
Era sigur. Prost, dar dai din mâini.
Ia.
Ce înseamnă că dau din mâini?
Dai din mâini.
Ok, dau la mâini.
Options? Oh. Dead? Dead? Is dead în zona. Sau nu? Ba da, what?
Tu de zona.
8. Ești chill. Eu am murit după ce am ieșit din zonă, nu știu cum.
Dacă ești pro player, ce să zici?
Or, if you fundamentally believe that this is the right course of action and you stick with it, you can make yourself the regime, the exercise. But if you stick with it consistently, you're not exactly sure what.
Cum merge acolo treaba? Bine? Ok. Eu nu bine. Am un 11. Ce-am zis?
100? Unde l-am? Poate pusti de orez?
Dacă dați dublu mai rău.
Poți să faci tunel?
Tunele. Push.
Nu s-am dat?
Mulțumesc! 0,1!
Sorry.
Ei, na.
Nice. Ceva prețele?
Da, dai white.
Nice. Mă, ce trecu? Vezi că am pus bounce-ul pe acolo. Aoleu meu. Asta?
To being someone who doesn't just talk but follows through. You have to plan ahead, and by planning ahead, you have to create a life in your head that is so fucking great that even if you fall short, you're going to be better than everybody else.
Hai cu combinație.
You start something, you stop it. You start something, you stop it. You feel good, you do it. You don't feel good, you quit.
Stai că sparge pe undeva. Trebuie să-i față full box. Asta. Dead.
People who do stuff consistently and on time, they surpass people who talented and gifted. Sometimes it ain't about being the most talented. Sometimes it ain't about being the smartest. Sometimes it's about consistency.
Semne versus un trio.
Full trio?
Da. Hai să urcăm abundai.
Da? Îi dau jos,
Da.
îi dau jos, îi dau jos.
De... What's dead? Am picat, am picat. M-am spart ce gura măsii. Unde-i? Dead.
Avem pierdut? Lili. De? Thank you pentru review. My Hero Acaduma. Sănătate.
Era sănătate.
Ce înseamnă? Sănătate. Așa.
Băi, cum a dat Pirates ăsta? Cu așa l-am dat eu cu Mișu.
Că... 4 proști. Cât? 4 proști. Nu, 5, că mai ești și Tony. Eu nu, că-s... Brainer. Eu-s IGL din team-ul. Mai joc turnamente, da, sigur. Așa, la fani, mă rog. Bag un match, bubui 2-3 fisiuri. Mai dau și unul în cap la un pro player că e prost, că nu știi să game sense. O din noroc, că am și un noroc din lumii. Mai știu Dumnezeu că îmi zice că ești prost. Și... aș ghișit. Și nu mă supăra.
until something moves. Nothing is gonna happen in your life until you get up and
Dar
start.
ce tablete ai greșit? Ai primit?
You must discipline yourself to get up.
Vinde, o să cumpăr PC.
Well, what about jet lag? What if there's a time change? What if there's no good gym? Don't care. Time change? Don't care. Jet lag? Don't care. Don't have a good gym?
Eu mi-aș gândi procesorul ăsta pe care l-am acum să-mi iau și eu unul din generația noastră, a 10. E 5600.
Dă-i give la mine, bă.
Eu zic că dacă mi-au unul de-a noastră la 10 ani, nu mai am probleme cu FPS-urile.
Eu am destul de probleme.
Asta?
Ce erai să mori?
Să moară.
Franța.
Și după copilul la mine în Balcani, asta mi-a fost.
Franța e pupi, să știi. Eu sper să câștigă Franța, ori Maroc, ori, cum se cheamă, Argentina. Ui, mă tu,
24. Hai să, nu vezi, nu am băut.
Correct.
If you want to sit there and cry and moan and whine all the fucking time while you can't, then you sit your ass on that bench with the losers and you stay there. But don't expect me to turn around and pat you on the back and say, hey, good job for being a fucking quitter. Get up and do something about it.
Check. Eu ved pixel. Eu pixel de.
Unul aici dacă vrei să-l pușăm.
21 corect? White-ul.
Da.
De capel. Hai ce? Nu, am ratat. Voi spamați?
Eu uz.
Băi.
Bă, dar cât mai are tipul ăsta noroc? Ăsta? Nu, e aici, la mine.
Boa, dracu, vezi murit, nu știți voi.
I-am dat scuze, da-ți și eu.
Bă, frate, copilul ăsta nu trebuie să moare.
I want to know what I can overcome, and I know that the harder the obstacle to overcome, the more strength I'm going to gain from it. It's about taking personal responsibility for your life. It's about no more
Mai zice la lotul ăla.
trials and tribulations. It's about getting up as early as you need to. It's about doing whatever it takes. Keep on counting amongst uncounted people, and that's the warrior way. Know who you are, who you want to be, without a shadow of a doubt. Whatever it takes.
Asta? Mamă, am dat drop la 2.
Dă-te morți!
Fugeam și fugeai și tu. Cred că poți să vii să-mi dai rez aici.
E unu.
E.
When the gazelle wakes up, it runs. But if a lion ain't chasing it, it stops running. But when the lion wakes up, it don't need nobody to push it. It pushes itself.
Da.
Because
Easy.
it realizes that if he does not catch that gazelle, not only him, but his family don't eat. What are you playing this game for? What's your passion? What's your drive? What's your purpose?
Hai să trăiești, Tiger.
No alarm clock needed. My passion wakes me up. My drive wakes me up.
Dai n-am să aici să mă dau la...
My ability to be whatever I want, it wakes me up. What wakes you up? What drives you? Why are you playing this game? Is it just a game? Or do you eat it? Do you sleep it? Do you drink it? Have you possessed the game? When you are a lion, it does not make a difference. You realize that if your family is going to eat, that if that pack of lions is to survive, then you gotta go hunt. You a gazelle, you gonna come up short. You a gazelle, you gonna have an average experience. You a student, I need you in lion mode. You an entrepreneur, I need you in lion mode. You trying to lose weight, lion mode. You can't do nothing significant in gazelle mode. Nothing impressive happens in gazelle mode. Nothing happens in run mode, give up mode, quit mode. Scared mode, fear
mode, nothing happens. Everything happened in lion mode like I'm coming to get you. A part of being a beast just ain't eating a gazelle. A part of being a beast is the hunt. It's the hunt that they're excited about. They like to see the gazelles run. Then boom, they take off. Because real lions like to hunt. They love the process just as much as they love the prize. And some of y'all just want to score. You don't like the process.
Ce se întâmplă la Antonio? Sper să nu fi câștig.
They live to hunt. They don't just live to catch it. It's the whole process. I'm like the lion. I'm not the gazelle. I don't need something external to motivate me. I find something within. When you are a true hunter, you don't go by time. You go by the gazelle. When you are a true hunter, you hunt until you get a gazelle, and you don't stop until you get one. And then you get another, and then you get another, and you get another.
Ce bună viață. Latino. Bine, frumoasă.
Look at your belief system every single day and stick with it. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. Don't rush the process. Trust the process. From this day forward, I will give 120% or nothing at all. When you want something bad, you can't count the cost. Because if you count the cost and you see how much it costs, you might quit. You might give up. So you got to go in knowing that I don't count the cost. I do as many push-ups as it takes, as many reps as it takes. I study as long as it takes. I pay whatever the price is. Why? Because if I start counting the cost, I might quit. I might give up. I might surrender. Don't count the cost. You get to a point where you don't count it. You just do whatever it takes to get whatever you want. Winners win and losers lose. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture. You got to give up that mediocre part of you. You got to give up this.
Marș că aici are HyperX ăsta.
N-are voie, e pizdă.
Are 11 kill-uri și a intrat în Bogdan și nici nu a murit.
Și forță. Da, dăm lobby spray, please.
155 la unul aici sus.
Aia bes.
La test. E marcă. Zei.
Păi țin zona, mă.
Aud!
Eu.
Think makes life easier, but they don't. Now I know in the morning.
Care?
Unde vrei să te bagi, ne băgăm.
Trebuie și unul?
Ce vrei? N-am! De unde să stau?
Păi dai.
Nu.
96.
47 ding, white. Suge unul în pulă. Mai pe scurt.
N-am bau, trebuie să vin.
Bă, mi-a dat clientul și-mi dau free.
Unul și-a la crack.
Cobară, Marco.
Trebuie să vin să-l ajut și eu.
Ții-te-te editurile, Marco, ești retardat.
Dead-ul aici? Vreau să vă
tot editor, bă, am sunat unul. Crack, dead.
Asta, în box. Doi pe mine.
Tony, am 11, dă țilul.
One HP. Dead.
Bă, am fugit.
Stai. Ai white-uri?
Bă, și 200 de ori.
Vino cu factar.
Bravo.
I don't care how small it is. I don't care how minuscule the movement is, but make movement. Move forward. Do that every single game, no matter what. You aren't getting any closer to your 5-year plan or your 3-year plan or your 7-year plan or any plan that you've got. Shut up and start getting after it. What's up?
Nice.
You trying to get to the next level and you just interested. You kidding yourself. Forget about it. If you want to get to the next level, if you want to eat it, if you want to live it, if you want to
talking about it and give me full commitment. You can be the person who says, this is going to fucking work no matter what happens, no matter how frustrated I get, no matter how angry I get, no matter what, I'm fucking doing this.
If you're committed,
you'll
start today to let go of your stories, your excuses, your reasons why you can't and why you won't.
Da,
You'll upgrade your skills. You'll come in every single day and figure out how you can.
Îl au până pe aici.
It's about executing regardless of your emotions. These test days, they test your fortitude, your endurance,
Încolo aici.
your grit, your dedication, your determination, your mental.
Mamă, o să nu. Am tras să mor eu.
Everything in you wants to do absolutely nothing. You gotta get the job done. Stop having dialogue with your emotions. Stop negotiating with your feelings and start to act. That's where people separate themselves from the pack. That's where people earn the right to success. They earn the money. They earn the life. They earn the relationship. They earn the body in those little moments where they don't want to do what they need to do, but move forward regardless of how they feel. That's what champions know, champions understand, and champions fucking thrive on.
Cred că dau answer.
Uite, jos.
O, am coborât de tot. M-am necat. Amele? Alule, coaie, în continuu și nu știu ce se întâmplă.
Very few people are willing to endure the pain, the sacrifice, to build this, to be successful. It's an uphill battle. Along that road, you're not going to see too many friends. You'll see your shadow most often.
When everybody is against you or don't believe in you no more.
De acolo. Vino pe tarcul meu. Unul față.
Da? Îi văd mai la ei.
Box. Dead.
People are gonna think you're crazy. And sometimes you're gonna think you're crazy.
Da, bă, sweet.
You're gonna question yourself.
Frumos. Asta. Dead.
Experience setbacks and people don't see the vision. No one else believes in you. That's gonna happen.
But we all have a choice. The choice is you can let the outside noise affect you.
O să 35 pe high.
Aici ai white.
There's been so many times in our lives where people tell you you can't do something.
Dead.
Where would you be if every single time someone told you you can't do something, you listen to them?
Box. No. Am spart. Dead.
Don't you stop. It takes guts. You gotta dig down deep and gut it out. Keep on going. Again and again and again. Until you make it happen because you know that it's possible.
Nice.
Your self-belief must outweigh others' disbelief. Your belief must be so strong that you block out the noise of everyone around you. And all you hear is your internal dialogue telling you, I can do this, I will do this, I must do this. And no matter what it takes, with every fiber of my being, I am going to win.
You gotta ask yourself, what's your why? What motivates you? What pushes you? What drives you? And if that thing is internal, if nobody has to call you, if nobody has to prod you, if nobody has to reward you, if nobody has to give you anything, if you are self-motivated and self-regulated, you can have it, you can be it, you can do it. Judge not according to appearances. Don't judge your circumstances and the possibilities for your future based upon what you have now and because of what's going on now. No. You must have the faith to call forth those things that be not as though they were. And for some of you, you stop dreaming. You dream for a week and you stop because things around you don't look good. You dream for a month, then when you get hit in the mouth, you quit and you give up. You dream for a while, and when people tell you crazy, when people tell you stupid, when people tell you can never get done, you stop dreaming and you go back to knowledge. People gonna laugh at you. But let me tell you, I believe in revenge like Frank Sinatra. He said the best revenge is massive success. You must have faith. You've got to believe in yourself. You've got to believe in your abilities. You've got to believe in your service, your company, your ideas. Unquestionably, take that leap of faith. Trust yourself and believe and know within yourself. And don't doubt in everything in you and everything is going to be all right. I dare you to use your imagination. I dare you when you're broke to use your imagination. I dare you when you're rich to use your imagination. I dare you under every single circumstance. Keep dreaming. Keep looking at your dream. Keep focusing on your dream. Keep going after the dream because that's where true success is.
People have this reoccurring nightmare that there's some thing, some force that's got a hold of them and it's holding them down and they can't break free. No matter what they do, they can't break free from that force. Well, I'm here to tell you that that thing in your nightmare, that thing that's holding you back, that thing that's dragging you down, that thing is you. You know who's gonna bail you out? You know who's gonna come and rescue you? You know who's gonna come and save the day? No one. You have no backup. You have no reinforcements. No one's gonna come and do it for you. You're gonna have to do it all yourself.
No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to save you. The only person that's gonna make a drastic change in your life is you. You have to do it for you.
Frumos? Ce vreau, nu, nu mai veni, nu mai veni. Adică, ba da. Z. Mamă, ce leghi, vere. Ți-a dus și nu Dead-ul ăla?
V-am luat cumva finish-ul?
Bă, nu știu ce se întâmplă pe aici, nu știu. La mine?
Ești cu marca asta.
Behind, bă.
Z.
Dead-ul nu?
De unde mai bine? Dau două team-uri.
Discipline is the driver of daily execution. Discipline defeats the infinite excuses that hold you back. Make discipline part of your daily life, and your daily life will get better.
You need to be the master of your emotions, not let them affect you.
Get control of your feelings. By getting control of your feelings, you gain control of your life. When you do this over and over and over again, you change your brain. You become tougher. You become the one who decides what gets done and what success.
Da, dați vini player pe mine.
Motivation won't make you exercise every day. Discipline will.
Vizionare.
Stay up late and finish a project. Discipline will. Motivation isn't going to get you out of bed in the morning. Discipline will.
Băi, una aș pe gen.
Ai flopper la Marco.
Are mai să dau?
Da. Des bounce da.
To either do what it is you know you're supposed to do without somebody there to supervise you, or you get to take the play off because no one's going to know the difference. And that's discipline to do the shit that you don't want to do because you know it needs to be fucking done.
Don't run from the difficult classes. Take them. Little pressure, little progress. Stop taking shortcuts. Stop taking the easy way. Go to the east because the
Nu mai mulțumesc.
you gotta get a little bit more intense.
Două build-uri. Un 0 build-uri.
Ce la cum? Hai să vezi.
Every second, every day, because every day alters the direction, the course of our life.
Take ownership. Don't make excuses. Don't blame any other person or any other thing. Get control of your ego. Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes, take ownership of your shortfalls, take ownership of your problems, and then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. Take ownership of your job, of your future, and take ownership of your life.
Fucking hell, man. Herman.
If you stay in bed, if you stay on the couch, if you stay in your comfort zone, if you only do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, if you get up, if you grind, if you are
Deci copiii
relentless,
sunt un copac
if
ceva.
you work as hard as possible when other people
Nu player în față jos?
your life will be easy.
Să vă văd pe unul acolo.
Choose the hard path. A path of responsibility, hard work, and sacrifice. That ultimately leads to freedom.
Too tired, too hungry, too sore, too hot, too cold, too whatever. People ask me what I do when I get those little feelings running around.
Ești și el cu zona.
As a matter of fact, I don't even let those words run around inside my brain housing.
Contas.
Locked it down.
Contas.
It doesn't matter how I'm doing. It doesn't matter how I slept last night. It doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter
Nu tu, ăla.
time I ate. It doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna go get some.
Are you going to work out today? Yes or no?
Are
you going to win? Yes or no? Make the binary code decision. Yes or no?
It's a commitment. It's not a feeling. Commitments don't have nothing to do
Am
with
cel mai
feelings.
chill de rotate pe care
Because you're
văzut.
supposed to.
Your mind is your strongest weapon, but you must take control of it. You have to tell your brain where you want to go. When your brain tells you to give in, you go forward.
Nice.
When it tells you to take the day off, you go
Și deci
hard.
bounce.
Don't allow your weak feelings to dictate where you end up in your life.
Nu, dacă dau bounce de aici o să mor.
You got to activate the thinker in you. Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you.
Prove to yourself today, every day, that you can
Nice try.
push harder than you wanted to.
Sau? Ma.
Far beyond the point of comfort. Outrage.
Ok, te am luat 2 seranțe.
Of grit and tenacity to where you cross that line, that threshold through the suffering.
Your body and mind will always adjust to more suffering, to more pain. Your mind quits way before your body does. So you have to be willing to go way into that darkness and find more yourself. Regardless of what's in front of you, you still must grind. I feel that most things I do, but still I grind.
Marca o dare de
I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, running at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
We're the warriors that say, I'm gonna make a decision and I'm keeping it. And regardless of how you feel about it, it doesn't matter if the world is crumbling down around you. It doesn't matter what's happening.
Just do the thing every single day, whether you feel like it or not.
Feeling so good today. Get your lazy, sick ass up out of bed.
Your only commitment is to the activity, not to the grand scheme, not to the big picture, not to the implications of what it is that you're doing. It's to do the thing. It's what you can do every single day. That matters more than anything.
Devote yourself to something bigger. Be decisive about what you're gonna do. And then be disciplined about getting it done every single day, whether you feel like it or not.
If you're going to make it, you've got to be willing to be an outlier. The weird one. Forget about fitting in. Forget about socializing with everyone. You need to stand out.
Vezi că te auzi încet.
People don't understand you. You're doing it right.
Mă dau mai tare?
Cred că e bine așa.
It is time. It is time to go from mediocre to meteoric.
It's time to decide clubs, partying, trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying? Because I'm trying to get it. The more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are, focusing on your molding and shaping and developing your ideas and your craft so that when it's time for you to make your rounds, you're gonna fly.
You are misunderstood to the point where people think you're psycho, you're nuts, you're this and that. Why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the
E plin de lume aici.
When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. To be the best at what you do, you have to be unbalanced to find every bit of f***ing energy and strength that you have to pull it off. And it takes being f***ing obsessed to where people
Aveți Ghosted?
crazy.
Na, altfel.
Băgăm după o arena normal? Băgăm după o arena normal?
Băi, zona aia. Ground soldier. Lama.
Uite pe aia față de Lelița.
Full box.
Corect? La... Aia, ăsta se face lama.
Le-am dat și tu. Dar m-a dat o pulă. Thank you for it.
No, n-are cum. Ăla, pun în gură de copii.
Diva, punch.
Ai ceva de white?
Eu am pești.
Voi sunteți acolo departe?
Ce mai aici? Da, noi suntem mai aproape de zonă. Hai că vin și eu.
Get your competitive edge back. Act like you playing basketball. Act like you playing football. Go in that doggone classroom. Compete. You're not giving 120. You giving 70. You
Bă, pe la spate, e nimeni.
Bă, boxa mine, Marco? 150.
Bate și pleci?
Bă, am 11.
Am bătut pe unul, la mine, Marco.
Dead-ul, nu? M-am aruncat în zonă. Pot să-mi ia finish-ul. O să? Trebuie să-mi încarc? Sau nu? Dead? Ia uite tare pentru tine, de la mine pentru tine.
Oh, da, ăștia n-au fraieri ăștia, uite.
O să?
Sus, nice! Eu nu, stai de aici.
O să? Dead? Mi-a părut și shotgun-ul.
Trebuie să dăm cumva aici, pentru că sunt plăci.
De-i în dreapta, cum acolo e zonă. Cam în zonă.
Ce se întâmplă dacă fac așa? Dar ce se întâmplă dacă mai se întâmplă?
Îți fut un kick și te joci cu mâeta.
Ok, mai bine, mă rog să mă rog.
Ia, spate. 39? Mamă, ce
am dat edit, dacă nu erai dead.
Nu, cam de tot.
Au, așa face, ne pușează ăștia. Dă-ți eu mine.
Mamă,
eu am
mă
only
uitam
one.
doar într-o parte. Mamă, dar ce se fac ca proștii? Ce-aș face? Aaa, dar să râdeți, dragi.
Bă, te ia ce-o.
Dead?
Bravo. Bă, jutar bun.
2, 3 și 6 aici.
Ei, dar... mai întâi.
Dacă te bași ca cal.
O să suni pe regonetre. Da, dă-ne, Marco. O marca pe el. Dead?
Mai vine unul.
Life is one big tug of war, and you don't win that tug of war by pushing the fucking rope. You have to pull that motherfucker. And a lot of times you can pull yourself through life, pull yourself
Dă-l la mine.
pull yourself out of a funk.
Am văzut că am un fel de mini high ground.
Life is thrown at you to gain that confidence.
182? 108 la 1. Dead? 100? Dead, 2, 3 sau câți am bătut pe aici?
Ai, doar mă rup. Mă rup ce-a rupt. Nic. Doar mai e?
If you want something, you can get it. It only takes will.
To want and to be ambitious and to want to be successful is not enough. That's just desire. To know what you want, to understand why you're doing it, to dedicate every breath in your body to achieve. If you feel you have something to give, if you feel that your particular talent is worth developing, is worth caring for, then there's nothing you can't achieve.
Life's just game inches. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. In any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that. I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that itch.
It is not easy, but I'm not about to quit. I'm not about to give up. And I'll do whatever it takes to maintain this.
Marco, poți să dai ready morți lui măta.
Mai fi Fortnite, nu știu.
Why? Simply because there will be no other time for you to do this. You're going to die. You can't get out of life alive. Live your life now. Live your dreams now. Start acting like this is your last day on the planet. I don't care how young or old you are, age is a number and nothing more, and should be determined by experience, by what you have done and tested, how many times you have pushed your limits and broken down. You can become whatever you want. It's you that has to want it, has to fight for it. It doesn't matter about the money, because when you truly love something, money is no object, it appears. When there's a will, there's a way. When you truly need something, you can find a way, and you stop at nothing to reach it. But you've got to work on yourself. You've got to develop yourself. You've got to talk to yourself day in and day out. Selling yourself on you and on your potentials.
I'm coming out head first. I'm going to get my head out. I'm going to get my thinking out. I'm going to get my mentality out. As soon as you decide to stop looking for answers in other people and miracles somewhere down the yellow brick road and take the heel to your mind, you could have been free years ago.
I don't care how good you are, I don't care how talented you are, I don't care how much you work on yourself. There's some times when things aren't going to go right. There are times when anything that can happen will happen.
Everybody has a turn back moment. Everybody has a crossroad. You can either decide to continue or to quit, to go forward or to go back.
I need you to evaluate yourself and ask yourself the question, how are you wired? When you have a trial or a tribulation, how are you wired? When you hear the word no, does it break you? I'm wired differently. I get excited. I love it. I love it. It turns me on. No, Eric. I'll be back. I'll be stronger when I come back.
Don't shun the no. Every no, you take the no and you recycle it. You hold on to it. You embrace every no, and you let each no make you callous to no. You get so strong that when you hear no, it turns you on. There's gonna be some scars. The scars gonna come. You might as well get blessed by the scars. They're gonna come. There's gonna be scars. There's gonna be defects. There's gonna be problems. You running from the blessing. There's gonna be scars. There's gonna be some hiccups. We gonna take some L's. We gonna get hurt.
70
We all go through it. You think you're the only one?
70 dalej.
Let your pain pump you. You let your pain make you quit. If you get past it, on the other side of it, it's going to be phenomenal.
Можем, дай mai avem blocheaj, mă, ce să vă zic, să vă fupim mătări amândoi. Wow, chiar ești. Aveți mâncare din kill-uri.
Frumos? Da. Dead.
Wow, chiar ești. Îi amândoi pentru un kill rămas. mortifică. Doa. Da, acolo. Eram în turnament live, insta. Nu pot, că dacă nu o să îndeplu, tot.
Hai peste aici.
Am prins!
31, 2 ori,
6, dead.
Ce am eu? Altceva.
Nu știu și eu. Asta metează peretele meu, bro. Dead?
Life happens. The unexpected. The uncalled for. The unintentional. Damage spirit.
M-a dat Jamal, facă. Fut-o-și mult. Jamal.
M-a pus un con. Asta? What? Da, e imposibil așa ceva.
Your heart, you can break your spirit, and all of those are gonna leave a mark. But the mark that they leave can be the mark of victory, or can be the mark of defeat.
It is staying with the breaking that produces the blessing. It is not what you go through that determines where you end up. It's who you listen to. Because I think right now, you are walking through a valley.
The fuck, e disperat copilul ăla.
One is wisdom, one is work. One is
Nu mai mers multe. Zero mers.
Am dat lui pe și mă răveți.
Doi HP l-am lăsat pe geamul ăsta.
It's a chance for you to give up and for you to fall apart. But there's also opportunity to get stronger.
Le e un trio normal.
Normal.
And get more
and
get more resilient and get better.
Whatever experience you're having right now, it has not come to stay. It has come to pass. Sometimes you have to just back up and go within yourself and pray and meditate. Go away, clear your head, and then come back and look at it from a different vantage point. Don't operate while you're under the spell or the effect of what's going on. Don't allow your emotions to control you. We are emotional, but you want to begin to discipline your emotion. If you don't discipline and contain your emotions, they will use you. You don't have to force yourself or motivate yourself to think negatively, to be depressed, to beat yourself up over the head, to feel loaded with guilt. You don't have to make any effort to do that. Your mind is on automatic. It will do that by itself. But if you want to begin to move into your own personal greatness, you've got to be willing to go against the tide. You've got to be willing to harness your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me. I'm coming back.
The only person that's going to make a drastic change in your life, whether that's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, the only person that is going to dig you out of your hole is who? You. You have to do it for you.
You've got to become courageous to stand up within yourself, to face it and step forward.
We all get a taste of that victim mentality, the why me? You can become the victim of the situation or the victor of the situation. You need to be the master of your emotions, not let them affect you. You are the dictator. You're the captain of your boat, whether you let things affect you in a negative way or a positive way. I don't lose. I only win or learn. In life, there's only winning and learning. All your problems become gifts once you learn them.
And some of you have allowed adversity to make you stop. And I'm telling you right now, don't give up. I'm telling you right now, don't give in. Get through it. Execute, execute, execute. In the midst of adversity, execute.
Vreți să mergem mișu clasic? Mergem mișu clasic? Hai.
And if you can work through your pain, I'm guaranteeing you on the other side is the reward. Pain is not permanent. Pain is temporary.
Cred că mă duc pe bradul ăsta, că în rest nu știu unde să mă duc. A luat tot ăsta, hai. Nu cred că am trăit. Dar cred că sunt mort în curând. Nu sunt mort, ba sunt mort.
Marco, ven la mia, rapid. Posso venire?
Te joc mai?
When you get into a tight spot and everything goes against you until it seems that you cannot hold on for a little longer, never give up then. But that is
Dăm
just
pam.
the place and time that the
Nu,
time-
da.
E acolo sus, acolo sus.
There are times when the energy feels so
Ce să coboare, n-ai.
you want to give up that it looks just
Dacă urci tu.
totally impossible.
Am luat...
And I can tell you from my own personal experience, don't give up then. That's when you got to fall forward, when life is dirt in your face. Don't give up then. That's when most people turn back.
Data mai bună.
You're still alive. You're still here.
Direct.
It's never too late.
Marco, vezi că sunt...
Te deci mai? 11? Dead?
Un pic am player.
A little help? Never mind.
Vezi că ai murit.
It's dead? Ba nu. Ok.
If you want to grow up, you want to be mature, there is no way to do it without
Dead dacă mă.
And the very thing that discourages you is the very thing that develops you.
Încearcă să-i merg.
Dead.
Nu! Ce prost și doar la mouse.
Murit aiurea.
Și la 30 așa bine.
Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive.
You have the opportunity to show the world what you are really made of.
And there goes the dude, you were this close, but you compromised.
Okay.
You let your feelings get the best of you. And you let a little pain stop you from your dream. Girl, you was there. You was running your business. You was there. I didn't quit because people didn't understand. I worked harder when people didn't support me. You better grind, because if you don't, you will be stuck at that adversity for the rest of your life. Whatever it is, you'll be stuck there. Why don't I get something for us? You ain't got to have the best hand in life. You ain't got to start with the two-parent background. You ain't got to start with wealth. You ain't got to start with your parents graduated. It's not the hand that you dealt. It's how you play your hand. When people die or people get sick or something happens in your life, if all you're doing it for is a car and a house, that can stop you. But if you're doing it for your mom, for your siblings, for your family, for your community, nothing can stop you. You cannot be broken. When you have an intrinsic goal, when you're doing it because you value it, when you're doing it because you can, when you're doing it because it represents who you are, when it's internal, nothing can stop you. No mountain, no trial, no tribulation, nothing can stop you when it's deeper than just money and stuff. I can, I will, I must. It's gonna rain sometimes, I will. You're gonna feel discouraged sometimes, I will. No matter what the obstacle, I will. I will. I will. I must. What's that thing that's gonna pump you up and get you over that mountain? What's gonna pump you up and get you past that disease? What's gonna pump you up and get you past bankruptcy? What's gonna pump you up and get you to the other doggone side? Despite your circumstance, you can win. Despite the adversity, you can win. I'm trying to tell you, you can win. I'm trying to tell you, I don't care how big the giant is, you can win. I want you to go in confidence that you've never had before. And every giant in your life, slay him. You go back and slay him. Don't kill him, slay him!
Life is not easy at all. There's gonna be challenges. You're gonna get beat down. That's the way life is.
So, you sort of put a mask on your face, man. You go home and lay in your bed. No one's looking at you when you don't have to impress anybody. And you're yourself. And fear comes in. Maybe you don't know for sure what's going to be happening in the future and it's skeptical. That's fear paralyzed. I just want to ask you today, do you think you have hope?
At some point, everything's gonna go south on you. Everything's gonna go south and you're gonna say, this is it. This is how I am. Now you can either accept that, or you can get to work. That's all it is.
Bă, dar un glos, într-adevărule.
You do the math, you solve one problem, and you solve the next one.
And it doesn't matter how you get knocked down in life, because that's gonna happen. All that matters is
you have to get up.
Life's not easy. It's not an option. It is worth fighting. It's worth believing. It's worth giving yourself a chance. It's worth picking yourself up, standing up inside yourself. It's worth fighting relentlessly, never giving up. It's worth it. You can do it. You can do it.
There's problems that we cause stress, worry, fear.
Bă, Luca, care și cu Luca. Deci
It's not about what's happening around you. It's always about what's happening inside you.